Welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where we redeem your Monday one roll at a time. Grab your snacks, grab your drink of choice, and let's get rolling. Hey, the gang's on here again. It's
On a
not a
Monday.
Wednesday, so it's likely we will be less unhinged. I don't know what happens to us on Wednesdays, but twice in a row
Not gonna
now.
get hurt
It's
today,
been
right?
special.
I hate to break it to you. Two of us are in person together, so
It's
all
gonna be, yeah,
Yeah, in person
Chaos.
always causes chaos. So
Yes. We got a first time chatter. Hello, Mr. Bogski? Question mark? Is that how you say that? But yeah, welcome to this. Feel free to ask all your D&D questions because you had some over on TikTok. We will answer them and get easily distracted by them. So
I, however, am not looking at the chat.
Yeah, me
because
either.
I'm so sorry because I just have too much braining weirdly today.
Is it?
It's a result of the surgical procedures where they remove my organs.
just one,
So,
yeah,
you know.
just one of those. It was in plural.
Okay, they removed one and then they put others back in their
place.
rightful homes. But yeah,
They removed and relocated organs.
Relocation of the organs.
it's like the worst black market ops we've ever seen. So, healing.
Very. She's
Yeah.
being a very good patient
most of the time.
most of the time. 500%.
All right.
Why does Robert have a
Because
beard?
dwarves.
Because you're killing Torkel's brothers.
That was a
Yeah, that's where we were at.
Circle.
I
that was a
feel like I
segue.
already knocked them out, but you know,
Yeah, they are incapacitated, and now we're just dealing with a flesh meld.
yeah.
Super fun.
Yum yum.
I feel like that's all the recap we actually need. We went under the Abbey, found Torkel's brothers dead and
Pin-
reanimated.
Their corpses
Hot mess.
reused.
They were
Corpses
recycled.
reused.
Recycled is
There's a-
definitely
They were
better.
recycled because it's Earth Day. Yay!
It's a weird
Yay.
technicality that
Yay.
makes them not undead, but they're kind of undead.
Correct. They're
They are
reliving.
not
a
alive.
zombie.
They're not alive.
But there's enough of
That's-
them
Yeah.
together that we can scalp them and use that to resurrect them, which is always a good time.
It's good.
Torkel's
Literally the
having
plan.
so much fun.
Yeah.
He's having
This
a
isn't the
very
worst day.
bad.
I don't know. He's had
day.
a lot of worst days of his life since he met y'all. Maybe he needs to leave.
Oh
But Dad died like 3 days ago.
We never
No,
promised you a good time. I just want
That's
to
true.
lay
That's
that
true.
out there. You met Mina on one of the worst days of her life,
Oh yeah.
and she never promised you a good
True.
time. She was having a bad
No, that's
day.
abundantly
This is how
clear.
this
That's
goes. Are you sure you want
yeah.
to follow us?
I'd like to leave.
We get assaulted by armies of
Yeah.
Shahaugen and blow up cities.
And then
You wanna
she
hang out?
decided,
yeah, and that
was
was a
cool.
good day for
I'm
me.
gonna join them. So this is
They
on
are
you.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
No false advertisement here.
Yeah.
We all made bad decisions at some point in our lives. Now we're adventuring. And it's
Clint
going
said they
fine,
don't
guys.
identify as undead;
Totally.
they identify as living beings. So
Trace does not respect that from them.
Considering
He's
that
like,
they
you're
are
not.
7 parts of different bodies stitched together, I reject your reality and substitute it with my own.
That's how Trace is going into this. Like, oh no, I don't care what you think
Mhm.
you are.
Yeah.
You are
Under this
the-
circumstance, no.
Akira just needed to know that they don't
Normally-
technically have souls he has to worry about destroying, so he can just freely kill them and it's fine.
Yes, they do have souls.
It's just
Sort of.
attached,
Yes.
like
They have
like an
been
emoji.
reattached. So to paint the picture, You all are standing in this pretty large room. In the middle of a summoning circle is this giant flesh meld monster, which is just mouths at the end of intestines, essentially, in this amorphous, goopy, not goopy, but really gross, blobby type thing. Currently, one of those mouths has grappled hold of Torkel and yanked him across the room and is looking to devour him. One of Torkel's brother, the younger of the two older brothers in this room, has been pinned. His body no longer relifed, and lays with a javelin pinning the patchwork corpse to the pillar in the middle of the room. The other brother,
You're
which
welcome.
has owlbear arms, is still pretty healthy for something that has died multiple times and been realived. And currently is just a few feet away from Mina and stuck between Zafira and Torkel. Kai is still out in the hallway, has not made their way into the room, mostly because Atreus was standing in front of the door, not letting anyone in.
I wasn't standing in front of the door. I was standing in front of the door, but then I got injured and kind of slumped in front of the door. And I have less than half of my normal hit points. So
I wasn't standing in front of the door. I was standing in front of the door, is what I heard. Which
Yes.
that is indeed what I
I was
said.
not standing in front of the door. I was
was
bloody slumped in the doorway.
it was dying in front of the door. Those are two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just died by this
He
door.
could just step to the side and
tonight.
slump against the wall instead.
It's okay.
I think I'm gonna do that eventually, but I didn't have any more movement. I slumped my way over into the doorway.
I literally did the wraparound
I tried.
with my
So,
wings that I have.
It's true. It's true. So, Peter, I have enabled the map sharing thing if that's something you want to do.
Sure.
And we are at the top of the order, which starts with Akir.
As a reminder, Mina is poisoned.
It'll be fine.
Thank you.
She drinks
Wow.
excessively,
Who
so
had
that
to
she should be
think
all
about
right.
that? Sure did. Guess who was the teacher's favorite? I thought I was the teacher's favorite. No, that was me. Bitch.
Do we have to forcibly mute you?
I will possibly mute you. I'm kidding. I won't, unless absolutely necessary.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna
okay,
behave.
so if I'm
Interesting.
remembering correctly, Akir goes and then Atreus goes immediately after him, right?
That is the unfortunate order of events, yes.
Great. I mean, the only better
I love
order
that.
of events would be if Atreus went and Akir went immediately after him.
Yeah.
But we can make this
Yeah.
work. So
We got it.
Akir is going to move within 30 feet of the flesh meld and shout to Atreus to light up this asshole, and then is going to ready action with distant spell Shocking Grasp at 4th level.
Shocking
Or,
Grasp.
sorry, charge touch, I guess, is what I have.
Is that a spell slot?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. Delightful.
And I'm going to use a sorcery point to make it distant spell so that I don't have to touch it.
Nice. All right, you are at 30 feet away, and you have readied your spell.
Is there any bonus action I should take?
Got any healing?
I mean, I've got
Not that you can cast.
yeah, I can't cast 2 spells, so that wouldn't work.
Lame. I have
Ooh.
a question.
Sorry, real quick. It could see me, the flesh meld, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So turning invisible would not give me advantage. Okay, I won't
No.
bother doing that. Then I have no bonus action take, so I will just end my turn.
All right. Amelia, you have a question?
Yes. First, does anyone remember what level I cast spiritual weapon
Sixth
at?
level. So, yeah,
Sixth
it's a big
level?
one.
Great. So, with that in mind, if Path to the Grave is doubling the damage that I'm sending, and or an ally, is it and or? So if I, so my question is this: if I do channel divinity as my action,
Mhm.
right, and then my bonus action is to hit with spiritual weapon. Do Akir and I both get to have way too many? Are you sure?
I am sure.
Are you sure?
However, he has readied an
Because
action.
because
So
it would be really
it would be
cool.
really cool. So the moment you do your path to the grave, or whatever, he will shoot. He will release his magic. If by chance he misses, then you can spiritual weapon, and you would double your spiritual weapon if Akir misses.
It's the next hit is
Yeah.
doubled, but only one hit.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I'm going to hit it as soon as you
Alas.
cast Channel Divinity.
Mhm.
Well, I
Okay.
just did, so go for it.
Bring it.
This is going to be at 4th level. Yeah, just gonna roll. That's a nat 20.
I love when we
And
do
I am
this.
using my Channel Divinity to max the dice on this damage, which means I just did 120 points of lightning damage, doubled. If you'd like to know,
I can do
what's
that,
even more fun than
That's
that,
a lot.
I still have Bardic Inspiration.
And I think you barbecued it at this point. Okay.
It's a D10 if you want to add 20 to that.
I'm
Not that I feel like you probably
I'm not
need
gonna
to.
add the 20 because I don't need to do 260 points of lightning damage. 240 should be enough, right?
Are you
Sure hope
asking
so.
me, or are you deciding this? Because it's up to you.
No, we're gonna throw it all in there. Akira decided he wants to barbecue this motherfucker, so he's putting it all on there. That's 260 points of lightning damage.
That's
I'm so
gorgeous.
proud.
I love it
I wanted
so
to
much.
barbecue
That's
everyone in the room to
insane.
start with, and
I love
didn't.
how satisfying.
That's
I love how
psychotic.
satisfying. I think every single time that Akira and Atreus have done this combo, that this has been.
Yep,
It
winging a
has-
prayer.
It has never been anything but satisfactory.
The wing and a prayer combo is my absolute favorite, and I think it's what finally made Atreus go, okay, I can trust this guy.
Is that we could try things when our gods work together?
Yes.
Man,
I have
I feel like it's
nothing
slightly
to do about this.
slightly wasted to just spend that much damage on such a creature, but
No, you needed
I,
just about all of that.
oh, that makes it even better.
oh, wait, so it's still
No,
up?
no, the Bardic did it in.
Oh, okay. There
I
you
was
go.
really hoping you were gonna save me with those 4 hit points I had. Thank you, Torkel, again for ruining
So
everything.
the
Bardic
triple
makes all the
triple
difference.
attack.
Thank you for ruining my life, Rob. Thank you for ruining my life.
Can I spiritual weapon then as my bonus action still one of the brothers to make sure that they sit, or does this thing dying like break a hold
It is
of
not
them?
going to break the hold of the remaining owlbear brother. So
Okay, so how does
Hold on.
5 feel to hit him?
I Do I need to describe the just
still-
absolute
he's-
wreck that you caused?
He's still reeling from the fact that
Or-
we obliterated a flesh meld.
Just walk us through.
I'm
it.
assuming
Just
he
walk us through
imploded.
it. Paint a picture.
I feel like it's really gross. I'm a little afraid.
Yeah, I mean, one of the mouths was on Torkel. So, Akir gets it straight into one of the other open maws, and you all watch as the lightning travels down its throat until it just becomes this churning ball inside as this sword of Eucidium just kind of crushes down, and from every single one of the mouths, just this sudden spew of steam, smoke, and static come out. Torkel's beard is literally lifted out like a Pomeranian as he is blasted, staggered, and his back thuds against the pillar nearby. And this creature then begins to hiss and wheeze, making 3 or 4 flatulent noises of squeaking, like you took a whole bunch of balloons and released them all at the same moment. And then the heads cascade and twirl until they finally flop on the ground like headless snakes. Beneath the goo corpse here is what you have been searching for. The closed, inactive portal, which lets you know that all of these creatures were made on this side, in this plane, likely by Violet.
I hate this. I still hate it.
Akira's having fun now.
Torkel, you are no longer
So-
grappled.
Thanks.
Rob's like, well, I expected that to last more than 3 minutes.
I mean, technically that
How's
was
the brother looking?
12 seconds.
One
But
time we were.
I am typing 260 damage into my damage counter for you. There it is. There's the overage.
Love it.
So I have a question then.
Yeah, you also
Am
need to roll
I-
damage for your spiritual weapon, yes.
Oh, I do. Yes. Wonderful. I got distracted by the fact that there's a portal, and I want to close it. It is closed, but I want to make sure it's permanently closed.
19 damage? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, nice. And he's still fine, but still.
Well, someone else can start to deal with that as I limp over to towards.
Atreus is
my
now
wife has
completely
that,
out of
in
the
hand.
combat, as it were.
So
Yeah,
Atreus, you're going towards the baddie?
The mound of gross.
The brother's in front of it. You and
Atreus wants to go between the pillars, where
Yeah.
Akira is to go
Wrap
around
around.
to the portal.
Wrap around.
Okay.
He wants to wrap around.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, you can generally be over here, not in melee.
Thank you.
Fine.
The cleric would like to get out of melee. The cleric is hurting.
All right, end of cleric's turn. You cut off the tail of this one golem and pinned it to a wall, so it's not doing anything. This one still gets its turn. I'm so sad that you didn't target this golem with that, because it regains a number of hit points equal to lightning damage dealt to it.
Ooh. We could have been really
I mean,
stupid.
It
I'm-
wouldn't increase its hit points, right?
Damn.
No, but it already has over 200 hit points, so it would have been like a full heal there.
Full heal and no damage. Instead,
Yeah,
we
so-
melted the meld.
Instead, you did that. Yeah, so this thing is going to turn and attack Torkel, because that's really what it's meant to do. Do we know if this was successfully wrapped up by what's her name? Saphira?
Saphira,
I don't think it
don't
hit.
recall. I don't think so. I've been
It
trying to
did
keep
not.
notes,
Okay.
so I don't think it was.
And now that you are no longer restrained, this is just going to be regular flat attacks. Torkel's oldest brother takes his feathery owl bear arms and just kind of rakes at the little pipsqueak who couldn't swing a hammer once upon a time.
Still can't.
Stop.
18 is nowhere close to that bard's AC. 21
Nope.
meets.
That will meet.
Yes. And you're going to take a whole 18 points of damage.
Not as bad as it could be.
Oh, brother.
All right. Kai, you're up.
I will move my little flump next
Exceeded.
to this brother. I get it back
Oh,
every
nice.
turn.
So you want to put it next to this guy?
Yes.
Gonna be blue this turn. Weep.
And I'm not in the room. But I can get in the room now, right?
Yes, Atreus has moved.
Grace has moved.
I moved my shambling corpse. Don't worry.
All right, it's been a hot minute since I've been enraged. I cannot cast
Correct.
spells.
You need about 15 to 20 feet of movement to get into melee with the thing. But that does mean if you chose some sort of creature with a pounce attack, you would have the space to run and pounce. But you just use your bonus action to resummon the flump, or is that a...
I will double check, but I think it's just
It happens.
it happens, but I will double. I am just going to wail on him with a morning star.
Thought you were going to turn into a whale for a second when you said wail on him. Like, that's the best druid move I've ever seen. Wail on him.
Yes, as a bonus action, I can summon the spirit again. And each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw. Which is 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my con mod.
Oh, okay.
Or it will take 1d6 of
Nice.
force
So
damage.
Saphira and Torkel both need to make that save.
Well, let's start with the morning
Okay.
star. That is not going to hit.
What was it?
What? 9. But you know what? Why not be reckless?
Yeah, why not?
That'll
That
probably
will.
hit 19.
Yes.
So that's 8 damage,
Nice.
piercing. I also still have Bardic, as Nathan reminded me.
Your morning star's
Sure.
not magical, right?
No.
Okay, so as you hit it with your morning star, it just kind of clinks off of the flesh.
I see. Well, I get 2 attacks.
Dropped.
I got
She
it.
dropped mad.
You got her? Well, no, wait, I got it. Just give me a second. I'm sorry.
You sure you're gonna be able to bend over?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
bend over.
So noticing that, I am instead going to switch to my vicious rapier.
Mm,
That is in fact
yeah.
magical. also, it's really cute that she's that upset about. Like, it's sad, but also really cute that she's that upset about the stuffy.
The
that looks like
backstory
Maddie.
of this, since we can take a little break, is Peter and I were over at Amelia and Rob's house because Amelia had surgery, and we have a dog named Maddie, and Eliza loves Maddie, and so then we left to come back to our own home, let Kat take the next rotation, but we purchased a dog stuffy that looks very much like our dog, and she is now calling the stuffy Maddie as well, and she has and is very distraught that she cannot find him. We created a monster. Sorry.
Changing lives, one stuffed animal at a time.
One stuffy at a time.
That will be 13 points of piercing damage. Robert.
The beard has gotten stuck in my beard.
Ah.
All right. Where is the D10 from?
Bardic.
Ah,
Nathan reminded me I have Bardic.
got it. I might need to go in there.
Yeah.
I shall return.
But she didn't
And
want
this is
me
the part where we make other things up to talk about. So, what do you want to talk about?
What questions do you have about D&D, Mr. Bugsy, since you are new to the whole concept? Yeah,
That's another
so
one that
I'll
you
tell
pulled in from TikTok?
Sure is. We were just talking
Nah.
today about D&D and how things work, and I said to come over here because other people know how it works better than I do.
And if you
Ah.
noticed, we've got that Ko-Fi stream bot. You can join the Ko-Fi, and that helps support us. But we've also got a free Discord that you can join, which actually, no, you just joined it.
You just
you're
joined
already
it.
You're already a step ahead, which is good. But in
Yeah.
there, you
We went over
can see
this.
some of the text game that we've done. And if you join the Ko-Fi, you'd be able to also participate in some of the text-based games that we do to kind of get a little intro there. But
Yeah.
either way,
You don't have to have any experience level to play those.
but either way, we've got a
wacky
character
outfitters.
discussion channel where if you wanted to start building a character or playing around with character builders on D&D Beyond, you can hop in there and talk about stuff, and we've got plenty of experienced players who will geek out about it. So,
Yeah, build a character. If you haven't, go to the welcome page channel and drop an emoji because that will give you access to type and all of that stuff. It's the one little make sure we don't have a bunch of bots crawling into our Discord page. But yeah, if you just want to build a character for fun, we've done that with people. Just create random character creation, and then that's a great way to kind of have characters on the side, and when a new game pops up, pull them in there.
Still trying to
Yep.
go through a bunch of different classes and just kind of figure out the ins and outs of all of them. So started playing Baldur's Gate, and so I made I made a cleric, a trickery domain cleric, I think is what it is, but because I didn't know that I was going to run into another trickery domain cleric immediately. So that was, I'm not saying I wouldn't,
just kind of like the
but
main
I
side
also
character.
I did kick Shadowheart out of the party, so for the time being. And then the other one that we started multiplayer is a warlock, I think.
you
I
did
think-
a warlock
I
in
think
that
that's
one?
right.
Yeah. I think that's what he is.
Oh,
And I've got a sorcerer over in a side campaign. I've got a rogue in Seago's Crew Adventures. I got Bard here. I got to catch them all.
The question is, would Baldur's Gate be a good game to learn?
if you're
I think
into
so.
video games, yes. If you like turn-based games, absolutely.
Yeah,
If you've ever
and you do get used to a lot of the mechanics. They don't. Not everything translates 100%, but a lot of the basics
yeah,
do very
there
well.
are some differences in the rules, but a lot of things line up. And I would say, if you've ever heard of games like Knights of the Old Republic would be a Star Wars kind of version of turn-based games, but Baldur's... Have you guys not heard of Knights of the Old Republic?
Peter, I've never played video
Okay,
games.
next time that we see each other, I will have to show you Knights of the Old Republic because it is a fantastic, granted old video game, but fantastic.
Grow up. I never had a Game Boy, anything Nintendo.
I mean, I only really ever.
none of
I mean,
it.
I had a PlayStation 1, but other than that, I really only had PC games.
Yeah. No, my PC games were
Putt,
like.
putt.
Are- just so-
Putt, putt.
No, I grew up on Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Jedi Academy, Jedi Outcast, Morrowind,
for
Oblivion,
knowing putt-putt.
Skyrim.
And then there was a fish
yes!
one.
Oh my god, the yellow fish and the green fish.
Yes.
What?
What was
I
his
have
name?
no idea because my brain wants to call him flounder. It's not correct.
No. There was a flounder in there, wasn't there?
We will find the yellow and green fish computer game. But yes, thank you so much for knowing these things because I had only these games, and then my dad got a PS something 3, and then he gave it away with my Narnia game in it. I was really sad. It's really sad.
All I remember is like all I remember from that game was the hermit crab, and you had to help him find a bigger shell. And then when you found his bigger shell, he put on his sleepy hat and he went to sleep. And his little tail lit up because that makes perfect sense for
Freddy
a hermit
Fish.
crab.
I-
Yes, that game. I had like 2 of those and 2 of Putt Putt.
I had Reader Rabbit. Okay, that was it. Reader Rabbit, and then some random French video game thing that was like you were decorating a house, and it would tell you different vocabulary, and it was all French. Like even the instructions were in French. I don't know where it came
Probably
from,
France.
but that's the probably France. Yeah, that's the extent of my video game knowledge.
Wonderful.
And so it's why I can tell you le cerise est sur la table.
Something about the table.
The mouse is on the
I
table,
hope not.
but I can't even figure out
Trail.
how to do video
Up,
game.
down, left, right.
Oregon
left, right,
Trail,
baby.
that was an OG for
Okay.
sure.
Yes, I always
Yeah.
died.
Never
Never
won that
won.
one either.
I'm
So,
I won that
dysentery.
one.
Speaking of
I
never
won that one
winning,
all the time.
I drowned a couple times in that one.
Anyway, this game now.
speaking of winning, I think it's
Back-
Mina's turn.
Hey, here we go. He's shaking.
Mina, what would you like to do to Torkel's brother?
We need to explode things.
Oh, you need to explode something?
No exploding.
Oh.
No
Yes.
exploding. Oh, you have that like little thing. Never mind. That's
Yeah,
fine.
she's still got to pop her fly.
I was
No,
like, we're
exploding something.
indoors. We don't blow things up indoors.
I'm asking you kindly to search something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Torkel,
Or undead. Skin them undead.
we need a Torkel save, a Saphira save, and a Gollum save. So what is this saving throw we're making?
8 plus my proficiency plus my con. It's a dex
Dex
save. So my proficiency is 3. My con is
Okay.
I got a 9, so that's really what matters. I see.
As did I.
14. The DC is 14.
Oh, is this magical? Because I get
yeah,
advantage.
nine's not gonna cut it.
Still fail.
Yeah, I would assume it's magical.
Must be nice. Where-
What is this thing that blows up?
Escape. That's fine.
An intangible
Mhm.
spirit which looks like a flump or a pixie.
Fascinating.
You said that.
Do you know
DC
what a
was
flump looks
14?
like?
I imagine it looks
DC's
like a
14,
lot
correct.
like a Who.
Saphira.
Yeah, probably.
Incoming in stream chat.
oh no. And it's probably not as cute as I thought.
Wait for
is. Oh no.
Is it?
It's like
It
a
is
little
Kind of
jellyfish.
cute, but it blows up.
With a little-
Yes. You keep popping them.
That's so rude.
They're like jellyfish, jellyfish, jellyfish.
So it's like a
Floating
puffer
jellyfish.
jellyfish.
Love him.
Actually, feel bad about
They're
that.
celestial beings.
You just keep murdering
Kai doesn't
celestial
get
beings
the
over
cat.
and over again.
I don't feel like that's out of character.
I mean, no,
Right.
she's evil.
That tracks.
Also, there's this option
I
if you want to have.
With the
I heard flump and I thought
Yes, of Katie.
Katie.
That's when I saw my head too. Wait.
Same.
After
what I
that
thought.
cat
That's-
made up this word and was just calling it that.
Yeah.
no. It's like the
Yeah.
actual word. Those who failed take 2 force damage.
Force damage. Nice.
Sorry, so I'm taking half of what on a save?
I don't think you take
Yeah.
anything if you save.
Okay, so Saphira doesn't take any. What's Torkel taking?
2.
2. Okay.
Like I don't fuck you up
No.
too bad.
Are you
At least
You
not
don't
in this
flump us
context.
up too
are you
bad.
less offended at the size and placement of this flump as compared to the flesh meld that you got last time?
It's large on the screen again. With his little hat. His little Frenchy flump.
This is the French flump.
He's there singing Les Mis.
Captain
Flump, flump, flump.
Chateau de Flump.
Chateau. Je suis à la Chateau de Flump.
All right. Now it is indeed Mina's turn.
Okay, time to wing slap a brother. Let's do this. Okay, dokie. Well, dragon slap number 1. Should have rolled that 17.
That hits.
Wonderful. Should have done that over there, but piercing damage is 8. And then he's going to get some fire. And I should have just rolled that over there because it's faster, but that's okay. And that will be some 8 points of fire damage. Type out 5 rolls.
Strength save. I got a whopping 14.
Slutties. You fall down so
All
hard.
right. Now you're at
Dragon.
advantage.
Wonderful. Okay. Super. We're gonna. Oh, okay, so I hit him. He fell down. What do I want to do? Do I want to hit him again with that or something else?
Just remember, we're
Gonna
trying
start chopping off limbs.
we're trying to avoid burning him to a crisp.
That's a little hard for me.
I know, but you have things that don't do fire damage.
It's true. Let's see.
Do not kill Torkel's brother.
Trying to decide what. I can't remember what weapon I said I had in my hand coming into this room. I know I had a javelin of all things. I threw that. So
So you can draw whatever weapon you'd like.
whichever one I'd like. Great. I guess I will use Sombra's Kiss and use do necrotic damage.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see that one.
And it's obviously at advantage now.
Obviously.
Because it's Mina.
How's a 21
Mhm.
and 13 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna do this again because for fun. Did that not work? I wrote attach instead. I could
that'll do
spell. That would work. But I can't, and that they pay me to do so. Okay, 22, 18 more points of damage, and I can hit him one more time, yes?
it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hey, he's finally under half hit points.
Jeez.
26 for another 15 points of damage.
Nice.
Let's see.
Did you use action surge already?
I was about to check.
I had a feeling.
I feel it. Let's see. Where are you?
Like,
I did not. So here we go again. Oh, Mia. We go
Yeah, we-
again. I'm gonna just keep stabbing him. Fun. But okay, so we're gonna copy this. I don't have to.
so Mina's over here just kind of carving up.
26 again, but only 6 points of damage. That was rude.
Wow.
Fillet of dwarf over here.
Yeah.
Just carving away like a turkey on Thanksgiving Day. 25. He gets 16 points of damage.
That's not traumatic for Torkel at all.
I'm trying not to burn him. trying to be really good about it. Okay, one more.
Gonna need therapy now. So much.
Therapy. That's a 20, so another 11 points of damage. Spice and dice. How's he feeling? How's we doing?
So Mina's not doing her best work.
They're telling me to keep him a little alive. It's really hard to work under these restraints.
It's obvious. She's hacking at the arms, hacking at the legs, occasionally hitting seams between the different body parts that have been reattached and sewn together. But most of them, it's really just sloppy wrecking of this poor non-corpse.
You just mean a sloppy.
Excuse
I
me.
mean, she just rolled 7 attacks and none of them were crits. So for Mina, this is sloppy work.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to be careful.
Yeah.
I saw the way Torkel looked at me when I pinned the other brother to a pillar. Just didn't seem too pleased. Oh.
Yeah.
Torko just looks at you
Then,
gently.
And then Akira is like, don't light him on fire. And I'm like, well, that really limits my options. Okay.
Bunch of killjoys over here.
Yeah, you ruined my groove.
I have said nothing
You said
about
nothing. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I will probably stay where I am.
All right.
Stop.
Torkel, you and Saphira are standing over your fallen, smashed up, sliced up, still moving big brother.
But also still on the ground.
It's definitely on the ground. So any attack rolls are at advantage here. He looks pretty beat up. Literally.
Yeah, that sounds right. So let's see.
Pretty beat up.
I'll go. Let's see. I'm going to cast Shillelagh and take a whack, Torkel. Like I'm sorry. We're going to help you. And he swings his club. And his heart really wasn't in it. That's a 2.
With advantage.
Well,
with
so
advantage.
that's an 11. Okay. That's a 20.
That'll hit.
There we go.
There we go.
Torkel goes to like swing it with an eye kind of closed. I mean, it's like you mean it.
You're saving his soul by beating him to
just have a
death.
false start. I'm sorry. And so that is going to do. That's max damage.
Nice.
So that's going to do 12 That's gonna do 12 damage. And then hold on.
Extra attack?
I can do that twice,
I
right?
believe so.
Yeah.
You're that kind of bod.
So take another swing. All right, so that's a 22. Roll some more damage. And then 10 more. 10 more on top of that.
That's nice.
That's pretty good for Torkel doing melee.
What's Saphira got for me?
Then Saphira is going to. I think we're going to go ahead and try a bite
At advantage.
attack at advantage. I know that the poison doesn't work because I believe I tried that.
Correct.
Again, text gaming. Come on, attack, coatl, bite, adv. 16?
16 will hit.
16 will hit for more max damage, 11 magical piercing damage.
That is some good damage from the Torkel crew.
Yeah.
It is.
And I've already used my bonus action, so that'll be the end of my turn.
It is not enough. It is.
You're enough.
Yeah, I didn't figure it would be.
Enough.
The flesh meld still flopping, oozing, gives one last flatulation. I need everyone in the room to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to
Yeah,
have to
Robert.
con save against farts, Robert.
As its literal life essence comes spewing out as a black necrotic cloud.
That'll be a dirty 20 from
It's a
Torkel.
dirty 4 from Akir.
16.
18.
10.
And a nat 20 from Saphira for 25.
I have one more Indomitable, so I'm gonna do that.
Can I just not breathe? And then roll it again?
No,
Hey!
that was a good idea.
22 for my reroll.
I'm worried. I'm also worried.
All right. The DC was 15.
Thank God.
So
Sorry, Akir.
if you are over 15,
So Akir is the only one who fails.
all right, Akir takes 21 points of necrotic damage. Everyone else takes 10 points of necrotic damage, which
Except
is
for Mina.
who
5.
takes 5. And you all watch as Torkel's brother breathes his last at Mina's feet. So he only had 9 hit points.
It's okay, babe. Just like cut off his finger.
It's necrotic, not poison,
Can you just?
right?
You get the Akir now has the poisoned condition for the next 6 seconds.
Okay, but my dwarven resilience against poison
Doesn't help you with
the resistance
necrotic
there
here.
doesn't do anything.
Oh,
for
I
me.
was poisoned too.
Okay.
Does that impact?
That's good.
You didn't crit, so I'm just
It doesn't
letting
matter.
it be.
Great.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah, I nudged him with my toe. Yep.
Can you just-
He's gone.
Yeah, just get like his finger or something and put it in your bag.
How do we know it's his finger?
You
I thought
Definitely don't. It's a
the chest.
owlbear's
we
arm.
we
Yeah, it's not
agreed
his
the
finger. We're gonna need a
beard-
face, a beard.
The beard is the best
Okay.
usage.
I don't scalp him.
You could take the whole head if you'd like.
Great. The thing with the is that dead now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we're good. We're out of initiative.
You are out of initiative.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Torkel, for the things I did to your brothers. We're just gonna
What must be done?
Behead both of them? Is that
I'll-
what you would like? Is that
I am going to leave.
okay?
I'm going to
You don't
leave.
feel
That's
like they would
probably,
want you to be the one to do this?
We have to do it.
No, it's fine. I got this for
I
you,
can't
Torque.
bear
I got
to
it.
it.
I got it. I will do what needs to be
Nice.
done. I will hide it away, and then we will deal with that later.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm then going to chop off the head of the one at my feet.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You can do the thing.
Great. And then I will go
Who's
over to
holding the beard? No.
I'm gonna grab him by the hair. Just let anything else drip down so it doesn't dirty my purse. I'm gonna hand.
Do we still have those pants?
There
like I-
is no blood.
Okay. Oh, that's helpful. Okay. Akir, could you hold his head for me real quick?
But do we still have the Chekhov's gun of the pants?
I think we've used
Like,
the pants enough now.
We've used them so many times, so I don't think we have those anymore. And then I
I
will
think
go to the
Just
one that's
roll-
pinned against the pillar and just pull an axe out of my bag because I have one of those and just. All right, cool.
Nice.
2 heads, and we're just gonna
on.
rummage around for extra cloth and try to oh god, this is disgusting. All right, that's in my bag next to the books.
Oh god, that makes them.
The
I mean,
books.
yay, we're saving
gonna be-
them.
It's gonna be fine. All right. Anyway, Torquil, you're good to come back in now.
You.
Mm.
All right, so I suppose I'm even keeping the fucking.
Anyone want to heal my wonderful bloody husband over here?
Boy, you don't think this is a perfect look? This is like my
It's-
ultimate.
A good
Final
look for you.
forms.
I just figured you want to concentrate in not bleeding out fashion.
I will cast Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Great.
So that'll be.
We
That's
should,
pretty good.
we
23
should really start
HP.
buying
back.
salt potions.
How many of us? Was that just for Atreus?
Yeah, that's just for Atreus.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something.
I'm back at 64 points out of 115.
Look at that.
Nice.
Only Torkel's in the red.
We're healing.
I'm trying to save my 5th level spell slot to resummon Caven at the end of the day. So
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
hope.
we can just deal with the Even Kephis and then take a short rest, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everyone else can short rest while Atreus spends 3 hours doing it, or half an hour doing this.
I was gonna say it's gonna be 3 hours. I thought he only had to concentrate for a half hour.
Yeah.
It's a lot of trading.
So Atreus pulls out the golden-ish even wire and traces the magic circle, careful to kind of scooch all the flesh pieces inside, not to break it, and then takes a little seat next to Torkel's brother's former body, and starts ritual casting. So would anyone like to do anything during this half hour? You still have part of this dungeon to explore. Was that a no?
I would like to explore more.
Oh, there's a kitty. I'm sorry.
Frisco.
Considering that this place is highly booby trapped, definitely don't go alone if you're gonna go at all.
Fair enough.
Oracle can limp along because I don't have any hit dice to regain any more HP on
Torkel
the
should
short
not
rest.
go exploring.
You should not go because if you then I said traps, you might be dead. Yeah.
That's fair.
Here.
Okay, I'll
Please
just sit
don't.
here.
Go anywhere.
Akir is relatively healthy and willing to help people do other things, but also does not have a specific interest in exploring because he just wants to close as many portals as they can as quickly as possible and get all of this over with.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Let's just get.
So nobody wants to explore with me?
If you find anything useful, no, I don't want you exploring by yourself. I'm really trying to concentrate. I need one of you to babysit Kai.
I
If it's
severely
not you, it's Francis, and that's not going to
dislike.
go well.
Francis is asleep by a tree outside for a long time.
Maybe Saphira should bite Kai. Put her to sleep.
Maybe.
Let her try.
Wow.
Nap Kai.
Carrying Kai for the next 24 hours does not sound super fun either.
Also,
I am not the most perceptive, so the chances of me stepping on a trap is very high. So
Hey Kai, nap time.
Akir is
So-
willing to help Kai explore if Saphira comes along as additional protection. That way Mina can stay and protect the broken boys.
broken bros. Oh, the crowbar bros turned into the broken boys.
Yeah.
So sad.
Okay, I'm okay with this plan if Torkel's good with Saphira, the babysitter.
Definitely didn't, mess us up earlier when we split the party.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
So,
this is your
Saphira-
suggestion,
It could have
so
been so much worse. We were supposed to face this alone.
Please don't ever say those words again, because then it will be so much worse. Don't do that. What's wrong with you?
Saphira
you still
will
got
go
spell slots.
along.
That's what's wrong.
Yeah.
You still got what?
Peter knows he still has spell slots. That's what's wrong with him. He's not completely tapped out yet.
I've also
Yeah,
got 100
Kai-
hit points.
Yeah. Kai's doing
That's why
decent.
Akir's like, if anyone's gonna go wandering with Kai, it's gonna be me. And I'd like Saphira to come along so that neither group's
I'm
alone.
doing pretty okay, but yeah, those two cannot be left to fight anything that might
Mhm.
find them. So cool. So that is what you're gonna do, and you're gonna do it very, very carefully and not do things unnecessarily, right?
Give us one of the stones so we can talk to you.
That's right. We still have
Well, you
those.
can communicate
Yeah,
through
okay.
Saphira already.
Oh, true.
You've got people
120
with
feet.
brain talk. Yeah, fine. Take one.
Okay.
We bio break before.
Yeah, I was checking on that
Yes.
too.
So we will do some of that fun stuff after the bio break.
All right. We're going on a bio break. We will be going for 5 minutes. There will be a timer so you know when we're coming back. Tunes by Arcane Anthems and probably a commercial. So we will see you soon. And we're back.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Everybody get a snack?
Back and ready.
I
Are
got
we?
goldfish.
I'm not.
I got fudge.
I ate a little bit of fudge, but it's gone now.
Still have
But I
my
got no
cookies.
water. Have we not had any hydrates yet tonight?
No hydrates, no snack time.
Wow.
Wow. Sorry. Well, I've
Wow.
been staying plenty hydrated with my.
Me too.
Impressive.
Always impressive.
And
These kittens are absolute menaces. let me tell
hydrate.
ya.
There we go. We got one.
I just did.
The
There we
new
go.
guy gives us our first hydrate.
Yay. Hey, new guy.
I miss the kittens so much.
Like this one tries to play with my necklace, and they're all over. I had to cover up Catherine's chair with a big blanket because they're just tearing it up with their claws.
Aww.
Thermos.
Yeah.
It's so cute. So cute.
Okay, so forget.
Hydrate again. From William Wallop.
This time water. For real hydrate.
Listen, I'm not used to.
I now have my dragon.
By that I don't mean with another human. I mean with a cat or multiple.
I feel. I feel.
I'm used
Can you
to
activate can you activate a snack mode so I can eat a cookie?
Just eat your snack.
Just eat a snack. It's fine.
You don't need to hold.
But I want them to pay for it. I don't know if it does anything.
She also doesn't want to have to eat multiple. There it is,
There you
snack
go.
mode. Thanks,
Yeah,
William.
that's correct. I don't want to eat a cookie and then it'd be, redeemed, and then, I only have 3 in my inventory over here. Hydrate again.
I'm still chewing.
So what I'm gathering is we need to stop complaining.
Okay, you're good, guys. You're good. Thank you so much.
They're like, if you complain, we will shut you up with hydrates.
All right, Kai. You are leading this exploration. Where would you like to go?
Is there a place we haven't explored yet?
Um,
Like, room? Like, is there an exit?
Stretch.
Yawn.
So, the place where the ceiling caved in and Saphira caught it, you didn't really go past the corner. You just looked down the hallway to a door. Otherwise, you haven't necessarily explored everywhere this round, but you explored just about everywhere last time you were here.
Is there anywhere we did not explore last time we were here?
There were a couple of doors you never opened, and that hallway that Akir peeked around and didn't finish roaming.
Let's head towards those.
Which ones?
The doors and the hallway.
Okay.
I don't have a map in front of me, so
Oh,
The
I
hallway
thought
that's down
Peter was
here.
streaming it.
No, I think the map stopped.
he might be, but I don't
the
have it
map's
in
back.
front of us.
Okay.
Switching back over.
I trust Peter to pick one. This might be the only time I trust Peter with something.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure I know
Right here.
where all of these things go. Plus, the room with the doors that we haven't explored is where the fire is, isn't it?
No, not particularly.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because everything's still on fire.
Yeah, you're gonna get one shot at this.
Well, maybe we will work on putting out the fire while we explore.
All right, so you're heading up that way.
Sure.
You need to deal with this right in front of you. So this is the area where Saphira was holding up a wedged boulder.
Ah, yes.
You can cautiously pass it, but there is a chance that at any given moment it might collapse down on you.
Can we wedge it up?
Oh, that is so cool. Ping.
What?
Yeah, I can do it too.
Yeah, I love that. All right, I would take a thieves' tool check to try and basically untrap or retrap this boulder.
Could I use paint, my magic paint, to paint small bricks that connect the boulder to the wall beside it?
Yes.
All right, I would like to do that.
All right, roll me 1d4.
One.
All right, it takes you about a minute.
That chair is obnoxious, sir.
All right, I have repositioned. It takes you a whole minute to do what you feel is a good enough job to hold this boulder up and alleviate the trap.
Cool. How much square foot of paint did I use? Like 4? 5?
Probably. Let's go with 4.
All right.
A number under 5.
A number under 5.
Yeah.
That works for me.
All right. Moving further down the hallway. Kai, you remember that Akir was very concerned about whatever was going on here in the corner.
Okay.
So you can try and jump around, but you're pretty sure this corner here is a trap. Jump around.
Can I investigate it?
Absolutely. Give me an investigation check.
Does your investigation also come with licking?
Not usually.
Okay, never mind then.
Only when it's spicy in nature.
Oh, God.
That's an 11, so that's pretty terrible.
Oh no, Bika's back with dirty jokes.
Oh
Yes.
no.
I can't see them.
We'll just have to read them out. Why did the squirrel...
Why
Yeah.
did the
Go ahead. You can do it.
Why did the squirrel swim on its back? To keep his nuts dry.
Nice.
That's delightful. Oh my gosh.
All right. Maybe Akir was wrong. There doesn't seem to be a trap here.
Akira is pulling his shield out, and is going to also investigate this.
That feels smart.
It's probably a good idea.
And it's the blind leading the blind with the 12.
Yeah, you were mistaken before.
Then
I'm
Akira's
still.
going to use his rapier, and not standing over the square, just push on it with his rapier.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
18.
That fails. Your rapier vanishes.
Can I use inspiration?
Sure.
That's worse. Never mind. My rapier vanishes? Like, it's not in my hand
Yep.
anymore?
It slipped out of your hand and fell through the floor and vanished. And you do not hear a clink.
That's mildly terrifying.
That also really sucks. That was a Dragon Slayer rapier. Akira would not like to investigate anymore. Akira wants to go home. He is stunned to silence and very upset.
Would Akir like to get his Dragon Slayer rapier back?
Tentatively, but now he's concerned.
You guys are back early. Kid,
Um,
why do you look pissed?
I'm going to use my magic sense thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Frick is it? I open my awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover, and I can sense what school of magic the spells belong to.
Okay. The floor directly in front of you is illusion magic. And you can sense that the Dragon Slayer rapier is indeed down probably 10 feet.
Do I stick my head through the floor? Is this too dangerous?
Why would you stick your head through the floor?
To see through it.
No.
I'm gonna try and dispel magic.
Go for it.
Perhaps we should have started with that. Akira's just still very angry with himself for dropping his very first and most favorite weapon.
I only have 4th level available.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right. It is innately not high enough. I am going to need you to make a wisdom check. Do you want to use one of your D3s and or guidance?
Yes. Hold on, let me mark off one of those before I forget. Okay. Wisdom check.
The DC here is a 16.
My wisdom was 15, so I will meet it.
Yep. All right.
Regardless.
Sounds good. It is your wild magic that spurs this illusion to vanish permanently. Akira, you look down and you see roiling on top of a bed of acid your magical Dragon Slayer rapier. It seems to be slowly corroding, but it's not quite dead yet.
Do I have room
Hold
to
on.
fly?
It's not going to be pretty if you do.
Okay. Would it make more sense to climb?
Probably. It is going to take a series of checks to do this without repeating a very, very familiar situation. I did not design this dungeon. I'm delighted that this happens to be the exact pit from before, but in a completely different area of the dungeon.
Question, because you know things better than I do. Are there any wild shapes that have acid resistance?
Not that I can think of. That's really not a animal thing.
It's
There
okay.
might be a frog out there, but
I have absorb elements. So I'm just going to slowly and carefully try to climb down and grab my rapier if you
also,
want to guidance me.
You have guidance and a D3.
do you have enough D3s saved up for Torkel? I mean, for Atreus?
I was gonna say I have one for Atreus, but not
Okay.
Torkel.
All right. I am going to need from you a acrobatics check to climb down, a sleight of hand check to get the rapier out, and then an athletics check to get back out. The DC set by the book here is 19 for these things. Oh, sorry. The escape is only a 10 for that athletics. So basically, as long as you can pull these other two off, you should be able to get out.
The
no problem.
acrobatics is the one I'm the most worried about.
Well, you have a D3 and a D4.
I know, but I only have a plus
Yep.
5 on acrobatics.
Only a +5? Dear
Mhm.
goodness.
Wow, I'm
The
so sorry.
horror. I think I have like a
Well,
+1.
the athletics I have a +11, and sleight of hand I have a +10.
Yeah.
Well, sure. Just fuck you too.
I'm trying to see if there's anything I have that can help to do this, but I don't think there is. Wait a second. Torkel has Mage Hand, doesn't he?
By the time Torkel got here, your rapier would dissolve
Oh,
in acid.
Yeah.
You have 10 to 15 seconds to save your weapon. It's already been in there 2 full rounds.
I have a question. The
Yes.
acid.
Yes.
What is the base material of it?
acid?
But like at a molecular level.
No.
It is not magical acid.
No. But is
Is
it
it
base
water?
water?
No.
Damn it, Robert.
You gonna try to water walk it?
No, I was trying to shape water it and pull it up to me.
All right.
This is clearly not water.
Acrobatics first, you said?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it was on the 20 and rolled off of it. It like hit the wall of my screen and fell off the 20. So it's a 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For a moment, you
Wait.
have that. What?
Hold on. We have Saphira. Is
Mhm.
she better equipped for this than us?
Yeah, she has like a hover speed and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Because if she dies, she comes back.
Torkel, would you like to try and
Sure.
save Akir from falling into?
I'm not sure that Saphira has a hover.
She might not
speed,
have a hover speed, but she's a
but
yeah. She can fly
sure. Let's
in a
do
much
this.
smaller capacity.
Saphira's just here to help. So, what do you want?
She needs a.
Also, did y'all not think about like throwing a rope down or something? Like you just went like straight. I'm just gonna climb this.
I mean, do you want Saphir to just give you the help action,
Okay.
Akir,
I mean, that
and you
could
can
be a
just
good place
redo
to,
that roll?
That could be a good place to start, yeah.
All right. See if you can do that.
17 plus a d4 is a 19.
19. All right.
Whew.
Your life flashes before your eyes again as you fall to the acid again. And just a moment before your body hits the acid again, you feel Saphira's tail wrap around your wing, and you are now dangling by the wings over an acid pit. Your beak literally within popping of this thing. So give me a sleight of hand check to grab the rapier. You
Akira is
are
so
going to be
foolish.
taking damage from this.
23.
All right.
That's fine. Akira expected to take a little damage. He didn't expect to fall into the acid, though.
No notes.
Saphira's like you really ought to be more careful.
But my rapier, it's
You
expensive.
dummy.
Yeah, but don't swan dive into the acid for it. I don't know what you were thinking. I don't know what you were doing.
Somewhere between
gonna take
climbing and
half of
flying,
this?
that ended up just being falling.
With style.
with style. So because you did succeed on your sleight of hand, you are only going to take 10 points of acid damage.
Oh, that's not terrible.
You are welcome to do something about that, whether it's
Um,
absorb elements or I don't think you have the armor or the shield that does acid resistance, but
no, I'm not going to bother. It's only 10 points.
all right. And then I need you to make me an athletics check.
What,
Just-
Saphira? Just pull them up.
And she
That
could.
one's a 15.
Yeah, that's fine. Because again, the DC here to get out was a 10.
Wondering the same thing.
Again, Torkoal saves the day.
Thank you, Severa. I am not sure we should continue. Yeah, I'm not so sure anymore.
Fine.
Saphira looks at Akir and takes pity on him and casts Cure Wounds. So, hold on. So I've got to figure out.
That's harsh.
Is he going to walk in like nothing happened?
Oh, trust me.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how casting for a Coatl works for. Let's see.
A brush of the tail.
You can just do a
I guess I
D8.
need to figure out. Okay. Oh, it's a charisma modifier +2, I think.
That sounds
Because
right.
her charisma is +4.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So D8. That's a 1. So, 5. 5 is better than 0. Get half of it back for you.
Nice.
I like you, Akir. You just need to be more careful.
Yes.
I don't want to see you
too
swallowed up
old
in acid.
to still be doing this.
Getting too old for this. 4 years old and he's seen a lot.
Hey, canonically, it's like human years is he's like 45, okay?
Okay. 45 is old? We're in our 30s, okay? We cannot be looking at 45 and saying that's old anymore.
I'm gonna be so tired when I'm 45.
God, I'm gonna be so tired. You think I nap a lot now? Wait until I'm 45.
See, the problem is, you youngins don't let Akir nap. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you let him nap more, maybe he'd be more spry.
I'm older than you. By like 100 years.
Relatively speaking, you're an infant.
Pat, you're not wrong.
Well, I mean, I have the emotional maturity of a 19-year-old.
So apparently I accidentally activated Google when Amelia said, I'm older than you, and Google's response was, I think we're both young at heart.
Aww.
And also, you insulted William Wallace.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Sorry that you're old.
Probably,
I'm sorry.
you know.
Old. All of that.
Love you,
I mean-
Dex.
Peter did ask me when I thought I would feel like a grown up, and I said 60. So
Yeah. I think when I hit 50 is when I'm really gonna be like, ah, yes, now I'm a grown up.
it's probably all a lie anyway. But
With any luck, never.
right.
Well, Akira feels too grown up with too many grown up problems. And hydrate.
Okay. Let's just go see if to babysit an emotionally stunted 19-year-old.
Which one of us is that?
And deals with
Both of
dangerous
you.
situations that
For sure,
almost
both
kill
of you.
him on a daily basis.
42.
I
See,
can't believe
you're not,
they let someone like
still-
me run an election.
you're not old yet, Dex, because you're not 45.
You're just almost old.
Almost old, I guess. No, we're going with the 60 rule.
I like it.
All right.
69 is when we're old.
Is Kai gonna keep exploring?
No, they're just gonna be real grumpy about it.
Nothing else in that hallway was magical.
Look here, listen. Nothing else here is magical. We can keep an eye out for non-magical traps.
And Saphira can lead because she's immune to a lot of non-magical damage. So
Yeah, see, Saphira is more than happy to continue. And
how
listen,
hard does it?
she
How
tries-
hard does it look to jump over this acid pit now that we can visibly see it clearly?
Like DC 5 athletics.
So the only way to fail is in that one, essentially.
You can
I mean,
fly.
not even for you.
Okay, so I wouldn't
Wow.
fail
It-
jumping over this acid.
No. There is no way that you could fail this.
Okay. Very well. We can continue, but yes, if Saphira is willing, I would appreciate you leading so that I don't touch things anymore. I should have learned my lesson the first 3 times.
What is Saphira's passive perception?
Hold on. Coatl. Passive perception 15.
Okay.
Do you want my shield?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, should we give her the shield?
Sure.
Can she hold the shield?
She would need to shapeshift, but
Could she shapeshift into something with a better perception?
I don't think so.
She takes the form of an Aarakocra.
There you go. All right, you now have an Akir copy. Holding, stepping forward.
You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna do it too.
Akira, you have a family again.
That was harsh.
Birds of a feather.
Akira's
Birds
not
of a
sure how he
feather
feels
broiled
about this
together.
because he has not seen an actual Aarakocra in a long time, only fake ones.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, he's just gonna assume every single Aarakocra is fake.
He's not even positive he remembers what actual Aarakocra look like because he only sees himself and the people who have seen him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Saphira is also from the airplane, so like she's familiar with Aarakocras except for Akir.
That's good. Could you look
Shreyas is now
different then?
that Akira will actually not. be
So,
Aarakocra.
As Saphira equips this shield, she turns back and suddenly realizes that she was one step away from a tripwire.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so there's a wire right there.
Right there. That was a DC 16.
Aren't these all marked?
On my map, yes.
No. Aren't they marked with like
White
chalk?
paint from
Yeah.
No,
Francis?
they never came down this way.
Oh.
Because this was the
Yeah,
closed
this
off
is-
section.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I should unequip the shield so it doesn't look like I have a 29 passive perception.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
See, that's why Akira
moving-
always leads, is because he can see the most, but that also means that he ends up touching the most dangerous things.
Maybe you should look with your eyes and not your talons.
Yeah, okay, says the tongue.
Says the tongue. Atreus is now
I
just
have
a
nothing,
tongue
just
with little hands and little feet.
Tongue of
You're
you
just
should
you're
feel.
basically an intellect devourer, but instead of a brain, you're a tongue with claws.
I'm loving this mental image.
I don't. I made a very pretty boy, and now you're making fun of him for licking things. Well, you wouldn't be making fun of him if he was licking you.
Does that work with
No,
balloons?
but
No.
Mina might murder you.
I think that only works. Yeah.
That only works for
That
me.
is only more. Yeah, it only works for her.
Yeah. Saphira, steps forward another 5 feet and says, stooping down, she traces along the edge of this block and goes, this isn't stone, this is wood. It's merely painted.
Somebody has paints just like you, Akir.
What do you mean painted? Like,
It's a trap.
oh, okay,
Simply just painted to look like rock.
gotcha. Okay,
Not like
Got it,
magical
got it.
paint.
should we just step over it, or see if there's a simple way to disarm it?
So Saphira will just kind of lightly press on it with her
Akir takes
foot
a step back.
and see what happens.
Yeah, so does Kai.
Yeah. Yeah, you both should.
Alright.
Nothing happens.
She stands on it. She moves both feet.
It immediately gives way.
Yep.
Yep. 50 pounds
Saw that
was the weight limit on this trap. You don't even get saving throws. You're going to take 1d6. If I can find a place to roll. Can you roll yourself 1d6 damage? Because she is not immune to fall damage.
She's not immune to fall damage. Oh, okay.
And she... Actually, nope. It doesn't say fall
4.
damage. It is bludgeoning damage. So...
Oh.
Alright, she
I'm immune to
falls onto a pit of spikes. None of which harm her.
Piercing damage?
Yep.
I'm also immune to that.
Yeah. So she's getting a nice little acupuncture massage. And yeah, so looking
What's
around,
spikes down here?
this place has been completely abandoned for who knows how long. There's moss growing on the sides as she lays on her back and just gets this little massage. It gets that good spot right under the shoulder blade that's so often hard to reach. Maybe not for her because she can like coil up, as she's basically a dragon thing. But yeah,
Do we know what this temple was originally used for?
you don't. At least not in earnest or with great detail.
I see.
So after a moment of being in the pit, Saphira flies up. If you would like to cross the pit, I'm going to need an athletics check of 5. Kai, what
I
is
have
your
a
athletics? Great. So both of you can jump across without any danger.
Yeah.
And you move to the end of the hallway where there is a door.
A door? Shocking.
Let's all investigate the door without touching it.
Great.
Sounds delightful. Is it magical?
It is not. You would know.
I would.
I see nothing. I rolled a nat 1, which makes it a 2.
I got a 9. What'd Saphira do?
Sorry, I'm distracted by the cats being absolute goblins.
Yeah.
This is a perception check.
Investigation.
Investigation. Come on.
Someday, Robert, I want cat-shaped, themed, whatever, goblins in a
So not
campaign.
one. So,
All right.
Oh.
fuck's
You're all very happy to find that there are no traps on the door. No magic on the door.
You did this.
I did do this.
You did
I
this.
know.
Don't look at me. I'm concentrating.
No, I looked at you because you were sighing.
I'm babysitting.
Yeah.
So,
We're maybe dying, so does it appear to be locked? Or do we also not know that?
It seems like it's unlocked and just was hard to get to.
That seems too convenient.
Yeah, I am suspicious. Maybe let's poke it with Saphira's tail.
Yes, let's, we take a step back and you attempt to open it?
If you take a step back, you're going to fall into the spike trap.
I see.
just be
Maybe-
prepared to dodge.
Can
Back over.
I,
Could
yeah,
they take the dodge
can I
action?
jump across the pit while
Yeah,
Saphira opens
sure.
it? Because
That's
Sure.
there was a door in this building that threw me into a pit. So I'd rather not be near a door that could do that when there's a pit so close by.
Great. All right, so
that's
Saphira is taking the dodge action. All right. Saphira's
Alright.
opening the door.
Yep.
Great. Make me a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
It's a good thing we trust nothing.
24.
Great.
What we've been taught is send the coatl first.
Yes,
It's
the
an
coatl.
expendable coatl.
The coatl opens the door to find herself face to face with an enormous ballista, to which she ducks because the bolt is the size of her, and because she dodges it, Akir, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Fucking hell.
Of course.
But it just stayed in sad.
25.
Awesome. Now, Kai
Honestly, she
You watch as
probably
Akir
should've just
suddenly-
got hit by the.
turns sideways, and coming at you is an enormous bolt that both of your companions have dodged. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
I hope everyone here has learned a lesson.
Dirty 20.
Are you falling prone or moving to the side?
I'll also move to the side, but the other side.
The other side. And the bolt that is truly taller than Torkel flies down to the far wall, crashes into it, and then you hear a sizzling sound as the shards of wood rain down into the acid.
Can we hear this from where we are?
Yeah, you hear this one.
Okay, I'm gonna peek my head out the door and be
You've
like,
got to
what
go
the
all the way around.
even if I shout, they can't hear me?
You know what?
I'm not
It's
gonna
more
look
fun.
at them.
Go
I'm
for
just
it.
gonna yell down the hall.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
You woke the child.
Quick question
Um,
before I respond to Mina, but is there
Mhm.
anything beyond the ballista, or is it just a ballista? Okay.
It's just a ballista
Akira's gonna
in
say,
a closet.
we found a dead end, so I guess we're coming back?
This place makes absolutely no sense.
It's a murder trap. What?
Rob wanted
Listen.
us to explore more because there's nothing to find except death.
That's the lesson I hope you all are taking away from this.
Absolutely.
When the
not.
DM says,
Hey,
"Oh,
Akira
but you
didn't want
haven't
to.
explored more," that means I don't have anything actually planned beyond this, and I have traps that I didn't get to set off.
She's not wrong
I'm not
at
wrong.
all
Here's
in
the
any
thing.
way.
I'm a completionist.
Mhm.
At number 2,
I have 6 more of these ballista door traps if you'd like to go find them.
fucking
Akira wanted to go home.
I mean, Saphira should probably just take them, and jump in the way because honestly,
like
I was really
She
excited
just
about
caught
that.
it. Okay, now
I'm
what?
actually really curious what what's the story behind this place, like this original place?
I don't
What we missed.
remember. It's been 2 years since I read up on this, so
I mean, it was a temple to Hercival.
But is that what it originally was?
I think
Why
so.
would Hercival have all these traps? What's the point?
Murder?
What are they hiding?
He likes to kill things.
gather corpses to build things.
take corpses
Resource.
and sew them into monstrosities.
Yeah, it's just gaining resources. So, all right, you make your way back, and we're going to have Atreus make the roll. So that's going to be a wisdom check, plus a D4, plus a D3, plus a D10 if Torkel still has
Okay,
Bardic.
hang on. Wisdom check plus what?
1D4.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm doing my wisdom. A wisdom check, not a saving throw, right?
Correct.
Wisdom plus a D. D4,
Yep.
a D3.
Yep.
There isn't a D3 on my little
No,
thingy. That
there's
sucks.
not.
No.
Later. Okay, and
Torkel,
what
did
was-
you have a bardic left?
So D10.
and a D10? Okay, so give me a second to roll the D4 and the D10 here. And then I'll type in a...
You don't need to.
No?
You blew
Great.
it out of the water.
Great.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
So at the end of the half hour, with all of Atreus's companions around him, he feels the group. He feels their love for him and the mission. He smells their blood spilled all over the floor, and is able to cast the spell and walk away without leaving a part of his essence here.
Nice.
Of the
Just
portal.
a lot of my blood.
A lot of your blood. But the portal to Hercival's realm is now closed.
Great. Good.
And everyone on the island is dead except for your sleeping Francis. So
We're going to take him and throw him in jail in Saltmarsh, I guess.
there you go. All right. So I
He
feel like
doesn't-
that's a wrap for
he-
this evening.
He doesn't even need jail. He needs like an asylum or like a
Or
nursing
this.
home, somewhere that
He
will
needs
just
a good
take care of
mentor.
him.
I
'Cause
think he
can't-
just needs a mom.
Just drop him off. Drop him off at Procran's like temple and be like, "Here, you serve this under
This one's better for you."
supervision." Lots and lots of
Yeah.
supervision. Oh, is that a hydrate that we missed? I see a hydrate. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably. I just ran out of both of my drinks.
I have a drink.
So I guess next time on Rules of Redemption, we will be figuring out what we're doing next. Since we just closed another portal, but we've got a bunch more to go. And then the eclipse, which is in
And 7 more
Need to
days till
revive
the
my brother.
eclipse.
7 game days.
Lord.
Yep.
And
Need to revive my brother. Although I guess that we decided we could do that after the eclipse in theory.
yeah, we're trying to
Theory.
prioritize.
I have their heads. Don't worry about it.
Great.
Thanks.
Perfect. So then we're good to go.
Yep.
Great.
Yup. Go rescue your upset
I
child.
can't because I have to pick her up.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us.
Alrighty.
And we
Bye,
will see
friends.
you next
Bye.
time.
Later.
Ah.